It's recording. Okay, so I am on my way home from work today on the Max, and I get off and I step over to the area where I wait for my bus. I take a train to a bus to my house where I walk, and this chick comes over and sits down next to me, and we strike up this conversation that got really strange there for a minute. And she started talking about some guy that her friends beat up and put into the hospital for 12 days because he was inappropriately touching her children, and she had lost her kids over it, and a couple months before that she lost her kids because she was using drugs. And I don't know why, but she just felt the need to spill out her whole guts to me and tell me her entire life story. And I've been finding that this has been happening a lot lately. Like, people just have to tell me what's going on with them. And it makes me really uncomfortable. I don't know what to say in return. So I just sit and listen and, oh, every now and then, because I don't know what else to do. Because some of these things that people are telling me are just off the wall. I don't know what to think. And why are they telling me this to begin with? And the crazy part was this woman today, she, hold on, I gotta take my sweater off. I'm getting warm. She told me that she was in some kind of drug rehab thing. Why? I don't know. And she had this paperwork with her that she'd been reading, and she kept stopping reading what she was reading and looking up and continuing the conversation with me. And at one point, it was so bizarre. At one point, her paperwork flipped up and I saw the back side of it, and the pages had been turned so that I could see the upside of the other page behind it. And because they were double printed, and just I couldn't listen to her anymore. It was too much. I couldn't hear. I just didn't want to hear anymore of this horribleness, right? So I just tried to not be rude, but at the same time engage myself in some way. So I read on that back sheet of that paper, point number 4, bulletin point number 4 is what it was at the top of the page. And it said how not everyone is your best friend. You don't have to tell everyone about you. Not everyone needs to hear your story. I was like, oh my God, it's what she's doing right now. She's telling me her whole life story, and someone else is trying to tell her, don't do that. Apparently she hadn't gotten to that page yet, because the girl was just ongoing and ongoing and ongoing. And I thought, oh my God, is it ever going to end? And I hope when the bus comes, she doesn't start talking about it to me in front of other people. So that's why I purposely got on behind her, because I thought wherever she sits, I'll just move away from her. But the bus was packed and there was nowhere to move, and I was trapped. And she started talking about, and she showed me pictures of her kids, and they were cute, and yeah, oh, sorry, yeah, what do you say? Especially when other people around you think that the stuff that she's talking about is in somehow way related to you, like connected to you. And I don't want to go there. I don't want to go with pedophiles getting beat up and children being molested and drugs involved. I don't want to go there. So it was just, yeah, the devil came out. Did you hear that? That was the devil in me saying, go away. But at the same time, I really felt bad for her. She had Band-Aids on her face and Band-Aids on her leg, I don't know what happened to her. I don't want to know. Thank God she didn't tell me. But at the same time, I don't understand. Why are people spilling their guts to me like I'm a bartender or their hairdresser? You know? Why? I don't know. I work in a cubicle by myself all day. I don't have any kind of social interaction on that level where people should feel comfortable to just spill their guts to me. No, no, this is dirty laundry. Keep it at home or take it to your shrink or your mom or your best friend. I don't, no, God, leave me alone with it. It's a burden. Oh, but I feel bad because okay, so we're getting to my stop where I'm actually getting ready to get off the bus and I pull the cord and she gets off at the same stop. Thank God we were headed in different directions at the stoplight. I was going this way, she was going that way. And I got off the bus, and I was always very polite, very, cordial, what have you, and just said, well, best of luck to you. And she said thank you, and thank God she didn't ask for my phone number or, anything weird like that. She was tedious to listen to. It was tedious. She was very distracted by everything that was going on around her. I know you could just tell she was detoxing from something, although she claimed to have been clean for 3 years. And if that's true, then Chicky Poo, you need to go see somebody because you don't act like somebody who's been clean for 3 years. So I seriously doubt that claim is true. But I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. And I just want to make it home without that kind of scene again. Was it really uncomfortable? I did feel bad for her though. She had genuine hurt and regret for the fact that her children have suffered for things. So hopefully this chick can get her act together because she did have some cute kids. And I gotta say, no, not all kids are cute. They aren't. There's some ugly kids out there. There are. I'm sorry. Yeah, I said it. Some kids are ugly. It's true, just like adults. Not all of us can be so beautiful. I'm joking. Okay? Okay. I'm joking. Anyway, that's my story for the day. Peace out.